think of us. When those who oppose you have you down, reach deep and fight back hard.
Amen.
Virginia, that's what hope is. That thing inside us, that thing inside us that insists, despite all the evidence to the contrary, that something better is waiting around the bend. It insists that there are better days ahead if we're willing to work for it, if we're willing to shed our fears and our doubts, if we're willing to reach deep down inside ourselves, when we're tired, when we're worn out, and come back and fight harder. That's what kept some of our parents and grandparents going when times were tough. That's what led them to say, maybe I can't go to college, but if I save a little bit each week, then maybe my child or grandchild can go to college. Maybe I'll never own my own business, but if I work hard in this low-paying job, maybe one day my child can start their own business. That's what led immigrants from distant lands to come to these shores against great odds, carve a new life for themselves and their families. It led those who couldn't vote to march and organize and stand for freedom. It led them to cry out, it may look dark tonight, but hold on to hope. Tomorrow will be brighter. That's what this election's about. That's the choice we face right now. So don't believe for a second this election's over. Don't think for a minute that power concedes anything. We're going to have to work like our future depends on it in this last week, because it does. But in 1 week's time, we can choose an economy that rewards work and creates jobs and fuels prosperity from the bottom up. In 1 week, we can choose to invest in health care for our families, and education for our children, and renewable energy for our future. In 1 week, we can choose hope over fear, unity over division, change over the status quo. In 1 week, we can come together as one nation and one people and choose our better history. That's what we're fighting for. And if you'll work with me this last week, if you'll knock on doors and get out there and talk to friends, talk to your neighbors, if you'll stand with me, if you'll reach deep down and fight with me, we won't just win Virginia. We're going to win this election. And you